I was watching this conversation that Jalas had with Chris the Bez, who formerly, I think, both of them worked at Radio Maisha, Milele, but Jalas ended up working with Radio Africa Kiss, yeah? So in the conversation, Jalas is narrating how, he was, humiliated by this chick who, wanted to, I don't know if he's the one who wanted the chick or the chick wanted him, but yeah, waliendanga date, demo akaitisha, the best of the best, but wakati demo aliuliza Jalas unastay wapi, Jalas akamwambia bina stay Mwiki kule ndani 17B, huyo demo akamwambia sitaki kujua huko na sitajua huko nini. So Jalas alikuwa anasema she felt financially embarrassed and she couldn't get the chick, and of course hakuna dem siku hizi anakutaka bila pesa, and it's really sad because most of these youngins, they'd rather focus on the now than the future, but also a lot of people don't have the patience. Yeah, kama boys ndo ameanza career yake saizi, what is the probability that he's gonna make it and become a bigger star? And I'm 1,000% sure that chick still to death regrets why she wouldn't have been patient na ile madhara walimshow. But yeah, like Jalas said, pesa huondoa madhara fulani. Kuna venye watu fulani unachiki venye unatritiwa saizi juu hauna gari, hauna nyumba, unaishi kwa bedsitter, and you're trying out some things as well that are not working. It's just for a short amount of time. If you're putting in the work, you're living right, you're trusting in God, and you're in connection with him, and as well as you're pushing. It's just a matter of time. And it's interesting, Jalas alisema after that alikuja akabuy Range Rover mpya, akaenda Kenya National Theatre, akachukua hiyo dem tena akampeleka the same hotel. Huyo dem akamwambia, usifanye hivi, don't do this. It just shows that this life is sometimes unpredictable, but you can be certain in your path. It's possible to be certain that you will make it if you have been putting in the work, you kept the faith, and you live right, and you trust in God. You will eventually make it. And I think if that story is a true story, then it's one of the most incredible, unique story to learn from, especially for men out here, because for the boy child, before you make it in any space, you have to deal with a lot of obstacles, whether it's in media. Kwanza in media, I salute any gentleman who comes on radio or television every day to broadcast, because men are now being kicked out of, the broadcast space. They'd rather have, this, young, beautiful shorties, who some of them are being taken advantage of as well, but because of their beauty. There was even a statistic that said if 5 people went to an audition, 3 of them are dudes and 2 of them are ladies, or rather let's say 3 are ladies and 2 are dudes, they're likely to hire the 3 ladies and kick out, the 2 men. So probability of men succeeding is not that high, but because of their nature of being resilient, working so hard, and endlessly and tirelessly going for it even when you're being told no, it's a gift that keeps on giving. So I agree, pesa zinaweza kutolea madhara wengine yenye kuna wasichana anaweza kukataa juu hauna, maybe haujavaa vile yeye alikuwa anataka uko unavaa, but eventually years later she'll come to see you there, and definitely she'll regret, ama she'd want to gravitate towards you, but that time it's always too late, because as well haumtaki tena. Sijui kama mshaisikia ile song inasema sikutaki tena my lover onanana asante sana kunitema. I think it's by Sanaipei Tande. I remember that song. I used to listen to it. So, oh my goodness, it's the worst. It's the worst. But anyways, good luck to every boy child out there who's working hard, who's trusting God, who's putting in the work, who's putting their life on the line for his generation, for his dream, for his vision, for his family, for his community, for the future, bro. May the good Lord protect you so that you achieve your dream. And remember, like they've said, the enemy is poverty. Now, sema tu you're temporarily financially incapacitated or not at a position to sustain that need for now. So instead of saying you are broke.